I am the founder of the Asian American Democratic Club. I'm very honored to host this fundraiser party for our presidential candidate, Andrew Yang. And we have been preparing for 2 weeks, and we raised about $55,000 for him from 120 or 30 people. So we are very proud our young guys put together such a big effort. We are going to support him all the way to White House. Thank you all. Enjoy our party tonight. Thank you.
We're here to cover Andrew Yang as he gets ready for the debate.
We're excited to be here.
Yeah, hi.
There's an event in a beautiful home like this, and there's so many of us. I think to myself, think of the generosity of spirit to say, you know, I have this beautiful home. You know what we need? We need 80 to 100 people to come on in on a rainy day. So really, this is the kind of spirit that's made this campaign grow over the last number of days and weeks. I have to say, these are the most fun days on the campaign trail that I've had, because literally everywhere we go, the energy is higher, the enthusiasm is growing, crowds are bigger, and people are realizing that we can win. We can win this whole thing.
We shall overcome.
America's eager to have a different kind of conversation, a different kind of campaign, a different style of leadership. That right now there's such polarization around the country, and the concern among Americans everywhere is that the Democrats are going to nominate someone who ends up running a race that is going to end up increasing that polarization, that we're going to end up with this, in some ways, we have to give ourselves a real chance to win and change the game. That's what many Americans are waking up to. And the fact is, you know, I started out this campaign as an anonymous civilian. I think the Washington Post called me a regular guy, like regular guy runs for president, which was completely wrong because, you know, it's like the regular American is frankly living paycheck to paycheck, trying to ends meet, trying to create a better life for themselves and their family. I feel very, very fortunate that I lived the American dream to the point where I can try to give back through this campaign. The vision I had for this campaign is coming true. Frankly, it's coming more and more clear. And as the vision becomes clearer, more and more people are seeing it. Like just to no one in particular, I said, you know, like I already promised myself I'd crowd serve at least once during this campaign, and they were like, do it right now, do it right now. And then I think I was like, all right. And so then, you know, we did it, and then of course it ends up going viral. Now it's been seen over 1 million times just on my Twitter feed. So anyway, that's the backstory of how that ended up on the news. The fun thing about this campaign is that the more human I get, the more appeal we seem to generate. And it's something that is hard for other campaigns to replicate because, frankly, if you're a professional politician for a long time, it's very hard to just go human. You know what I mean? Like you've been in the game and you have these guardrails, and I empathize for them. I know many of them now. That's the other thing. If you run for president, you end up like hanging out with the other presidential candidates. I have a bunch of their like cell phone numbers, so we like text each other encouraging words periodically. The Democratic field is very friendly. But I actually empathize for them because if you've been in this game for a while, you know what happens? You end up being trained to the fact that if you say the wrong thing, it means that they just like attack you on cable news the next day, and everyone like insults your character and the rest of it. So they have very, very strict guardrails up on what they can and can't do. And then if you put someone who's been in that situation for years and then say, all right, now take some risks, like it's a little bit tricky for them to head in that direction. Like they've been very successful doing a particular thing. And in many ways, that's almost a microcosm of what this campaign is and what's going on in our country writ large, is that there are big changes afoot and the institutions are not able to adjust to them quickly enough. And we as a people are looking up and saying, why are things seeming to go so wrong? How is Donald Trump our president? Why does it seem like the Democratic Party doesn't have the right responses? It's because these institutions are not up for the challenge. And it's going to be up to us, the American people, to light the way, to lead the way, and show what real solutions can look like. That's what this campaign's all about, and that's what you're all making possible. So I just want to thank you all so much for the support and the belief, and also take some questions from you all, because I love these intimate settings. We can have a real conversation. So thank you, and let's thank the hosts again for bringing us together. Yeah.
Of course, my other co-host is Mr. Roger Snyder.
Sure. Come on.
I want to recognize her because she didn't go to school today, but she was for the past 3 days. She's been helping me with Daddy, shopping, decorating, organizing everything. So I want her to be encouraging. Yes, this is Mr. Axel Lincoln. Mr. Axel is our president. And we have Shannon. Shannon's not coming, right? Yes. Okay. And we have Christy Bai, and her family has been our co-host to donate big time. And we have Jack down here. Please come over. And we have Mr. Kenneth Lee. Kenneth did a very good job. He's our community tycoon. Okay. And supporting big time. And Mr. Qing Zhu, she's from New York. She wasn't able to make it. And we have T.C. Lian.
Yes,
TC
the young guy here.
the young gentleman. So we want all the.
Get a good picture?
Yes. Yes. And also Yangon, Texas. Houston, Yangon. Seven Lakes High School Democratic Club and the teacher, Mr. John Mitchell. Is Mitchell here?
Mr. Mitchell.
Yes. And now we have to thank our Harris County police officers for providing the security service. Mr. Mohammed. And Dr. Mitchell is here. Okay, Mr. Jung Sun, the owner of Spicy Girl. Mr. Mohammed, who donated food also with Olive Garden. Mr. Mohammed, where is Mohammed?
Come on up.
We got another Mohammed. Okay? And we have a special guest from the candidates, and our former Congressman Nick Lamson.
Oh, yeah.
I want to introduce you to Mr. Andrew Yang. He's a 10-year, 10 term. Okay. 10 years Congress in Congress, and then he's our pioneer. Mr. Lamson was my role model. He's the one led me onto the political career. I'm not an elected officer, but I've been in campaign for 15 years because of Mr. Lamson.
I want to interrupt long enough to ask you to show a little bit of appreciation for this lady for creating the Asian American Democratic Club, for being an untiring fighter for the Democratic Party all over, for all of our candidates. She has energized people here in Fort Bend County. You've seen what has happened, what you have done in changing the ability to put people into office, and you have the capability to put yet another one into office when you step up.